DragonBall family, we have a new Vegito leader. So let's hop into the deck profile. So on the front side, he is Super Saiyan Vegito, standard attack, draw one card. But the moment you have 2 energy, you have to flip over to the back, draw 2 cards, and take 2 life if you're at 8 to get down to 6. On the back side, he is a Goku and Vegeta, standard again, attack and draw a card. But once per turn, whenever you place a card underneath your Spirit Bomb, which I'll get to in a minute, you get to rest a battle card, not ignoring barrier, but it's pretty good, especially considering the cards that we play in the main deck. And yeah, and also activate main, you get to play your Spirit Bomb, which is this card right here. So this is basically your second hand. You're going to be using it towards the end game. Activate main. You rest this card, you look up to the top 3 cards of your deck, and you pick a battle card among them and place it underneath this card. It does come in clutch when I do get it off, so we'll get down to the 1-drops of the deck. Start off with 4 Vegito Kai. He is your top 5 searcher for a Saiyan or Earthling. It's pretty good. And also activate main, limit 1 if you have 2 or more energy and you are a Son Goku or Vegeta card, both yellow, and you can send us to the warp from the battle area and play a 1-drop with the skills negated for the turn, which is what we use to bring out, not this card, but we use it to bring out our Hercule. So Hercule's somewhat important in this deck. If you see it in your early turn, it's cool to play, especially because he has the permanent where this card cannot be KO'd in rest mode. But the whole gimmick of Hercule is to rest him, rest another battle card in play, and for all the cards you rested, they go into your Spirit Bomb, so you can get that activate battle off when you're going in for the end game. Again, we don't focus too much on this, but the moments we can, we might as well. So the next 1-drop we have in the deck is Vegeta Buying Time. It's just a 1-drop, draw card, 15k attacker. He's a 15k as long as you don't have 7 or more cards underneath the Spirit Bomb. He's something I want to see turn 1, turn 2, just so I can get the early aggression going on. And his only downside is that he is unique, but we have a way to get around that so we can play multiple copies. So yeah, we're still running 4 of these even though they are unique. The next 1-drop we have is 3 Trunks the Cunning. Now the reason I have Trunks the Cunning in here is not just because Joey said, you know, it's a good idea to have him in your deck, but I had the Goku top 5 searcher, and I only really needed it just because this deck wants to generate Z energy, and it's kind of hard to just neg from hand, so having a cantrip that you could just combo off for Z energy and also have an effect that lasts you the whole game is pretty good, especially when you're playing against these blue decks that, you know, like to switch their energy and whatnot. So 3 Trunks of Cunning, not bad. It's a great effect and also Z energy. So, and also you can be searched by Vegito Kai. Next card in our deck, technically a 1-drop, but it's actually a 4 cost. We have 4 of the Son Goku and Vegeta Ultimate Duo. So our leader inherently just rests a card whenever you put a battle card into your Spirit Bomb. So doing his effect and then playing one of these to pop the battle card is pretty good, especially when you have like your single strikes on board. Then you have this free 20k double strike for, you know, whatever, for 1 energy. You know, stuff. It's a lot of value, especially when you're just getting rid of board for free. Another card we have that does almost the same thing is the Prince of Destruction Vegeta. So, like I said, leader card, rest modes, battle card on play, and this guy comes in, he swings, he's a 25k, but if you have this guy on board, he is a 25k double strike on turn 3, and he also draws you a card and pops something 5 or less in play. So yeah, we have 3 of them because he can't restand. We have a way to restand it, but 3 is good. And to pair up with our 1-drop unique Vegito, we have 3 of the SSB Vegeta. So what this card does, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know, it's on play, he draws a card when you evolve over 1-drop Trunks. But this is our barrier removal, so he swings and gets rid of something ignoring barrier in rest mode. Pretty good. Now for our next aggression tool, I gotta say he's my least favorite out of the whole bunch. It's 2 of the SS3 Son Goku. Now I know he comes in clutch, but a lot of the times I'd rather be doing something else than playing this card. But there are moments where you just need an 8-drop, or you need something big to end the game. And this card, he is essentially a dual attack. On swing, he either rests something ignoring barrier, or KOs something in rest mode. For 2 energy, but the only issue is you have to have a Z leader or a Z battle card in play. And a lot of the times, you want to save your Z energy for your Z leader, but I mean, it just depends on your situation. If you want to go into this, I guess it's just not bad. And now for our defensive package, we have our standard yellow 4 Frieza Robotic Riposte. This card just, helps us set up for our offense. In a way, it's just, you neg it, and then for them to swing, they have to rest stuff on board. So for us, that's just free value, especially when we have the Vegetas and the duo that can just pop stuff in rest mode. So yeah, 4 riposte I think is mandatory. Next we have 2 of the infinite meta cooler. The more I play this card, the more I actually like it. It's just a free negate, and it becomes a 15k body if it has bond 2. The downside is you do have to have a Z battle card or Z leader in play, but we have a lot of cheap options for that, so this card does come in clutch. Next we have our 3 SS Vegito Overwhelming Might. It does basically what Riposte does, except in a counterplay form, and it is a blocker. Also, if you're a Z leader, you get the permanent where it just removes all strike skills, so we're not taking double strikes, triple strikes, whatever. But I was at 2, I have it at 3, because we don't want to lose to SS4. So playing this whenever they play their 8-drop, it just doesn't allow them to get rid of your board. So if you could defend that, you have a way to clap back. So yes, 3 is the way to go for me. We also have 3 of the Swift Retaliation Cooler. We have 3 because our leader is a double strike, or our Z leader is. So the way to finish the game is by comboing everything out of your Spirit Bomb, and then making sure you have a cooler or a cooler counter in order for you to make sure that damage goes through. For our super combos, we're running 3 Krillin and 1 of the SCR. Now, I know a lot of people play the Son Goku, let me see if I have it right here, or the Goten or Gohan, whatever, super combo, this one right here, because underneath your Spirit Bomb it's a 10k, but for me, the value of seeing more cards to allow myself to defend myself is greater than having that extra 10k underneath your Spirit Bomb to go in for game. So I much prefer the cycle over having the extra combo power. And besides, if you draw this, it's kind of, it's kind of overkill when you're going for game. So not bad choice. Plus the super combo is also searchable by the Kabito Kai, so Yeah, either one will work. I just have my preference. We run one Overrealm, the Secret ID, mainly just because I don't like going against Bulma. Having all those, you know, little weenies on board, and anything that generates a lot of tokens. I prefer this, especially guys. I have a lot of removal in deck, so this is just extra. And we have our extra card lineup. We have our mandatory 1 power of a Super Saiyan. Pretty sure everyone knows what it does. It's a negate attack, and also rest a card, draw a card. We have more things to rest cards. Black Kamehameha on your turn. It's KO something in rest mode, but on their turn you rest 2 cards, which is plus, especially when you draw a card. We only run 2 of the army reinforcements. It's just a space issue. If I had it my way, I'd run 3. Because we also have 2 time magic. You know, a lot of cards are playing, a lot of decks, are playing a lot of dual attack, triple attack, whatever. So time magic helps in that case. And 2 T-Blow. Yeah, I don't like floodgates. I wish I could run more of this, but unfortunately it doesn't stop every matchup. So yeah, having 1 or 2 T-Blow in the main deck is fine, and then maybe a couple on the side. But again, it's all player preference. I just don't like having floodgate after floodgate because I've been through it and it's just not fun to play. So yeah, that is the main deck. And now our side deck, our Z deck. We have 1 of the Son Goku Spirit Bomb of Hope, 1 Son Goku Majin Showdown. Now what these 2 cards do, it sucks that you have to pay 1 energy for this, but when you have 2 Z energy, you Z stack them on top of your leader. He has the cool effect where you put a card underneath your Spirit Bomb to draw 2. So I say by turn 5 your Spirit Bomb should be live, assuming you've got a couple underneath with your Hercule. So you'd have 7 underneath, and once you have 7, you go into this big chonky boy. He's a 20k activate battle. If you combo with 7 or more cards, this card gains double strike. Also, if you have 7 or more cards in your combo area, you can negate the skills of all cards in your opponent's combo area, which is a phenomenal effect. Like, especially when they have, you know, cards that can untap energy or bring back an energy, whatever. This card just says no. And I've gone games where I've gone up to like 180k for double strike to end game. Super unnecessary, but you know, if you could do it, why not? So yeah, I think very, very strong Z leader. And then for the rest of our Z battle cards, we're running 2 of the Hercule Rallying Hope. The only reason we're running 2 of these is because if you don't see the Hercule in your main deck, you know, you're kind of a little slow to do your Spirit Bomb by turn 5 or turn 4. So having to pay 1 isn't bad. Like, yeah, you're kind of negging as the energy, but it is what it is. Sometimes it can't be helped. We're running 1 of the SS2 Son Goku Overflowing Aura. This card is just for your Majin Vegeta, just to restand him. But on play, he is also a 25k beat stick that pops a battle card in rest mode. And then it restands your Majin Vegeta, which does the same thing. So, again, more board destruction, more aggression. 25k is a big number for your opponent to out combo. And then we have more board destruction. He's actually a barrier removal. You KO it, and then this card gains critical for the turn, which is pretty good. I mean, 3 energy is steep, but you know, sometimes we do go in that long game, and having a dual attack crit that pops a card ignoring barrier, that's good enough for me. And since we're running the Gohan Piccolo, we're running the Oolong, which, I mean, every yellow deck is running, but it's just it's a 1-drop 40k swing, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck profile. let me know if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns regarding the deck. If you guys could, I don't know, help me out, share your thoughts. Maybe we can upgrade this, because I think this leader is very slept on. So yeah, again, let me know down in the comments, and then we'll see you guys next time. Later.